supposed to be the most advanced security system on the planet.
I'm sure no one saw that coming. It wouldn't be Heroes of the Storm without the heroes. Our newest addition to the Nexus honors the fallen order who recently made the ultimate sacrifice. Varian and Rakros are coming to the Nexus from World of Warcraft.
Hearthstone's newest expansion. Just behind those delightful little streets, charming little shops, there's a dark side to get into. There's one more thing.
Hey, welcome to AnimeCons TV. I'm Patrick. This is Steven and Lindsay. We're on our way back from BlizzCon 2016. We're in the middle of California somewhere, headed north from Anaheim. We just passed all the cows. It's stinky. BlizzCon was not stinky though.
BlizzCon was awesome.
This was
awesome.
This was my 5th BlizzCon in person. 8th if you count the virtual tickets. What about you guys? Third? In person?
In person.
Nice. And for those of you that don't know, BlizzCon is a convention from Blizzard Entertainment that focuses on their games, which are World of Warcraft, Diablo, Starcraft, Overwatch,
Heroes of the Storm,
and Hearthstone. And Lost Vikings. No, not
doesn't
really.
count.
They had a display.
Yeah, it was their 25th anniversary, so they made it a small deal about that. Not as big as they could have, really. And it was the 10th BlizzCon and the 20th anniversary of Diablo and the 10th of something, wasn't it?
I think it was the 10th BlizzCon, wasn't it?
Oh, yeah.
It was the 10th BlizzCon.
But it wasn't the 10th anniversary because they started in like 2000.
But they skipped a year or two.
They skipped a couple years.
Yeah. So, what did you guys do at the con?
Let's see, we test played the new Hearthstone expansion
Several times.
I beat Patrick!
Yeah. Worst Hearthstone player in the world right here.
What else did we do? We saw some panels, we saw the opening ceremony, we saw the costume contest and the talent show thing.
We saw the Weird Al concert.
Weird Al
yeah,
concert.
Wraps up with a concert every year. This year was Weird Al. And this is the 3rd or 4th time I've seen him in concert. It's always amazing.
Definitely the best concert we've seen at BlizzCon to date.
And I had wondered if he was going to do any custom stuff because it's BlizzCon. The only thing that was really customized to BlizzCon was his intro. He did the first song walking in from his trailer out back, and they had cosplayers dancing in the background, like the big, impressive costumes.
Like they had a big Reinhardt.
It seemed like all the ones from the costume contest the day before.
Yeah, the best from that. I watched I watched some of the Starcraft tournaments, including the finals, and it just makes me realize how terrible I am at Starcraft, because these people are flying around the maps, managing all their resources, and I can barely keep up just watching them, and they're figuring out how to do this, and it's just so impressive to watch.
All of the games, I mean, you have the best of the best players competing. Overwatch, Hearthstone, Heroes.
Overwatch.
World of Warcraft.
Overwatch, they had a big arena built inside one of the halls, and so it was hard to get in there because the space was limited. But Starcraft was actually in the Anaheim Convention Center arena, and it was huge. I mean, that's a big venue.
They've had it there all the times we've gone.
Okay. So last time I went, it was just like the Hearthstone one. Just, they had the stage and the isolation booths at the front, and that was it. And World of Warcraft didn't have much of a presence this year. There's a small little area to play, and they were doing challenges.
There's
you could
nothing
play for an hour.
Yeah, there's nothing new. So
they already
it's
had the
understandable.
expansion release.
Starcraft itself had a very small area outside of the arena.
Yeah. real the little tavern.
Diablo had Diablo 1 and Diablo 2 playable as part of the 20-year celebration.
Which we played Diablo 1. I never played Diablo 1, played Diablo 2.
I don't know how you went
and
through
I
life
crashed,
never playing
I
Diablo 1.
crashed their system.
And Lindsay crashed the computer. Good job, Lindsay.
Yeah, and then I immediately died because I chose Sorceress, and she's apparently not very good in Diablo 1. It was very difficult to use. He? Okay, it's a girl in Diablo 2, so really confused about that. Whatever, it was hard to play.
Yeah, it was buggy. It was not playing well. Turns out that a 20-year-old video game does not play well on modern computers.
Although they are going to put Diablo 1 inside Diablo 3.
They announced that there's going to be a special anniversary filter which will intentionally reduce the frame rate and the number of directions you can move and the number
will pixelate everything.
Yeah, and it'll pixelate everything.
Which I don't know why. Just fix Diablo 1 so it runs on modern computers. Why even bother?
I wonder if it's a licensing thing because you can still buy Diablo 2 from Blizzard Direct right now and play it, and it's already been patched to run on modern computers. But that was, I think, when they were technically owned by someone else. I don't know. It might be something weird.
Yeah. Did you play any Heroes of the Storm?
No, we didn't do any of the other playtesting. It seemed like they were kind of long lines, so we just skipped it. And a lot of the
the
stuff.
Overwatch lines were crazy.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and a lot of the stuff's being patched. It's going on the PTR, next week. So.
And Overwatch was clearly the most popular.
Oh yeah.
All of the games.
They said it has 20 million players now, so that's insane. That's
It's
double
more than
WoW.
Warcraft,
Yeah, double WoW at its peak, I think, because WoW got maybe 12 million?
12 or 14.
Yeah.
Yeah, and they had the Darkmoon Fair upstairs, which was just a crowded mess.
Oh, you should have seen it during the voice actor panel. It was insane.
Yeah, they had the voice actor panel on one side of the room instead of putting it in a separate room, which I didn't get. They had pin trading up there, and the people who were obsessed with pin collecting were crowded that half of the room.
Yeah.
And I don't know if they could work out something at the convention center to actually encourage more people to go outside to do their trading into the hallway, but I don't know, fire codes and stuff. Because that room was packed.
It did seem very weird that all the voice actor stuff was on the 3rd floor, but then the panel stage downstairs, which was much larger, hosted much less popular content.
Yeah.
Which in the past they did have the voice acting stage downstairs in the main exhibit. I don't know why this time they moved it upstairs. It just seemed like kind of a bad idea.
Yeah, and the developer stuff was downstairs, and
which
people would rather. Clearly, people would rather. Yeah,
probably. Yeah.
But since I had been there 5 years, was it 5 years? I don't know, 5 years, 2011. Since I was last there, I think I did a report for the podcast, but it's expanded upstairs and downstairs. The store is downstairs now, registration's downstairs. When I first got there, though, I went through the bag check line, went over to registration, which turns out I had left the secured area. And after I got out of registration, I had to go back through the bag check line.
Which, if you went to merchandise, that was really annoying.
Yeah. And also, they're doing bag checks, but they gave everybody big goodie boxes, and they weren't checking them. So you could put something in that box. Not saying you should, but
it was pretty clear that the bag check was not a security measure, but you're not allowed to bring outside food measure.
I could have put food. I could have had a picnic in that box.
Oh yeah, no, they weren't checking the big Overwatch bag we got. They didn't check that.
Yeah, it was just going through the motions.
It was annoying, and they really.
Did they have that last year?
They did, but they had it inside, so pretty much.
It was right before you got into the exhibit hall.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's what they were doing before. They'd do badge check and any bags.
Yeah, and that made more sense, and it was less of a cluster.
Outside the convention center, they had food trucks for days. I don't know how many food trucks there were, but the entire block of that convention center way filled with food trucks.
They at least when we've gone, they've always had an outdoor party there.
Yeah, and they
Saturday
did. They
nights.
did
This time
Friday
was
night.
Friday night.
Yeah.
This is a stage at the end. Yeah.
This was like the Diablo party because it's Diablo anniversary. Last year was the World of Warcraft anniversary.
I think so. Yeah, like
Yeah.
the 10th
2014.
anniversary.
So that'd be 2 years.
Or no, 2 years.
Anyway.
Whatever it was.
But that was good because it reduced the crowds at the food vendors inside the convention center and at the Hilton Hotel, which when I was there last, you had to really go off site to get anything to eat. So yeah, lots of amazing cosplay. I mean, we mentioned some during the Weird Al, but yeah, you cosplayed. That was awesome. There's
Thanks.
pictures.
There's pictures.
There's not very many cosplayers at BlizzCon typically.
Yeah, it's
but
not
the ones that are there are usually amazing.
Yeah, it's certainly not as high a percentage of cosplayers as you'd find at an AnimeCon or a Comic-Con. But yeah, a lot of the ones there are top notch. Like Frank Ippolito, who people might know from Face Off on Sci-Fi. He was there with some Murlocs that he made, like hunched over, full on.
They made sound. When I walked by later, they actually played a sound. It's hilarious. Absolutely hilarious.
Yeah, and I had a ton of fun. Yeah.
Yeah.
Anything else you guys want to bring up?
It's an amazing experience. If you can go and you care about Blizzard games, you should go.
Yeah.
It's a bit of a fight to get a ticket.
Oh,
It's one of those cons.
yeah.
I-
They limit it to
Like 25.
26,000?
Yeah, it's a small number. Well, relatively small.
But for the amount, I mean, there's 20 million people playing Overwatch ever since Overwatch.
And they give you so much for it. I mean, you get the
Yeah.
goodie bag.
Oh, yeah.
You get
And
to
then
see all
there's
the content.
there's posters
the
you can get
constant
signed
posters. We
from
came home
all
with
the
a stack of
different-
posters like that are all autographed.
Yeah, and they're free.
Yeah.
absolutely.
So-
And
free.
the Hearthstone trading cards, and
Yeah.
they gave a coin for
Yeah, if
Diablo.
you played Diablo, you got an anniversary coin.
Oh.
Now Patrick's sad.
Well, I have Diablo because it came free with my year subscription to World of Warcraft. I have not played it once. I played Diablo 2 for a while, but Diablo 3, meh. It doesn't interest me. But
It's because they don't have druids in Diablo 3.
No one
and I
cares
told
about
them
druids,
that,
man.
and they said somebody else said the same thing. So
Lies. No one cares.
they're gonna put a druid in there
but-
just for me.
But yeah, the goodie bag was this big, like toolbox size box that had a Stein, it had D&D dice, a World of Warcraft coaster.
Had an inflatable Reinhardt.
There's one
hammer.
thing from each game, and then the sign was
Hearthstone,
like for
screen cleaner,
yeah.
and then a guitar pick for
Heroes.
Heroes of the Storm. There's a keychain too. The Diablo D&D dice I'm gonna use on my D&D.
Are they
decks.
good dice too? Good heavy dice?
They're plastic, but they look nice, and they have a nice little leather type bag.
That works.
Yeah, so that was
I
a
did.
big step up from the last goodie bag I got from. And because we went, we get the in-game items too.
Oh
it's
yeah,
true.
yeah,
Yeah.
little pets and stuff.
Yeah. I did hear from some of the staff. There's a lot of discussion about whether or not it's going to go 3-day.
Yeah, they
Oh,
mentioned
really?
that several
Yeah,
times.
mostly because
Like,
of the number of tournaments. I mean, it's to the point now where Saturday, because the con is weird. It's only
Oh.
Friday, Saturday.
Yeah.
Saturday is pretty much nothing but tournament finals, and they're so close together that if one tournament runs long, everything cascades.
Like
horribly.
last year
Yeah.
with Heroes taking forever.
Yeah, Heroes
and it
ran
into
an
the
hour
WoW
and a
Arena
half long.
tournament.
Yeah.
So the World of Warcraft tournament, which followed it, couldn't even start until 2 hours later, and ended up running past con close.
Oh yeah,
So
and they're lucky that it was 4-0 for the South Korean team in Overwatch. If they planned for 7 games, that ended quick.
yeah,
Yeah, Starcraft I think went to 6 games. It's 4-2.
I think it takes some time to learn how long an average match
Yeah.
is.
And you know, with like Starcraft, it depends on the map.
Yeah.
If they're playing one map, it's small, it could be over in a couple minutes, but another one, 15 minutes. So, they're not professional con organizers, but they must hire some because just the atmosphere of this con is
It's
amazing.
great, yeah, and all
Everything's
the
dark and the
lighting.
lighting.
Oh yeah, the con is
Green,
easily the most
fog.
beautiful convention. The entire convention
yeah.
is lit with stage lighting, which still blows my mind that they stage lit like what 400,000 square feet or however massive
Yeah.
that convention center.
Yeah.
That's insane.
Well, given the $200 price for the tickets, they can afford to do it. Plus,
Wasn't it 300?
Yeah, it was
I think
300.
they're like 300.
300.
Yeah.
oh, I got a deal.
Or the charity tickets,
Yeah,
like
or
us,
what-
Oh, you got the charity
750.
tickets.
Yeah,
That's-
we.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, jeez.
Yeah.
Didn't get to say hi to
and
Mike
plus
Warhammer.
there's all the virtual tickets too, so that even if you can't physically attend the convention, you can still watch streams of like
Yeah.
90% of the content. There are certain you can't see the voice actor stage, which some attendees were.
Yeah,
probably-
because they hit that corner of Dark Moon Fair. It's a really...
Well, even in the past, they've never streamed the voice acting stuff. They've always streamed like the panel stage and the main stage, and like the tournament still streamed. But
The main event. So even if you were at home, you got to watch Weird Al, which that's pretty sweet.
Yeah.
Just for the virtual ticket, and you get all the in-game goodies. You just don't get.
And you can buy the goodie
you
bag.
could buy the goodie
Yeah.
it wasn't included.
That was only like $40 or something.
Yeah. That's pretty cool.
The rest of the merchandise is overpriced, and you have to wait in line for an hour just to pick it up.
Well,
And
I
they
had to
might
wait in
not have
line to
any.
buy it.
I'm
so,
always
yeah.
confused when they know that they're going to have 20,000 plus people on site who are going to buy a lot of stuff,
And they run out on
never bring
Friday.
enough merchandise.
Yes,
they
and
always
they-
are gone. Like Friday morning, most of it is sold
Well,
out. You're like,
and-
what happened?
I had ordered the Overwatch League shirt on their what are they? Blink.
The Blink, yeah.
Where you can order it online and go pick it up. It's supposed to make it so you don't have to wait in line so long. The line was just as long as the other line. And when I went to pick it up, they said, "Oh yeah, we're out of that size. Is double XL okay?" I'm like, "No, that's not my size.
Yeah.
If it was okay, maybe I would have ordered that." And so they said, "Well, is there a different shirt you want?" I asked about a different shirt. "Oh, we're out of that too. Is double XL okay?" I'm like, "It's still not okay." And so I said, "Okay, can I get my money back? Because I already paid through this." And they're like, "You got to go wait in that line."
Oh.
So I'd already waited for an hour, and I had to go wait in the return line. Fortunately, that one only took me 10 minutes to get through, and they refunded my money. But then after some searching, they actually found one of the shirts. So I got probably the last shirt they had.
Wow.
But what a fiasco! I thought, oh, Blink, I could just go get my shirt, go.
It's the same way everywhere. They have the Traders Outpost upstairs in
Yeah.
the Dark Moon Fair, which has pretty much just like the Funko Pop stuff. And
Yeah.
a friend wanted us to go and look to see if we could get him some limited edition pop that they were going to have there. And they hand you the sheet, which has all the things they have for sale, and half of it is covered already and sold out. And this is like, halfway through the first day.
Yeah. Oh, and also in the Dark Moon Fair, they had the machines.
Oh,
The capsule
capsule
machines,
machines.
yeah.
And there's just people lined up like crazy just to get up there and put all their coins
Oh
in.
god, there was a guy that
Oh,
I
they
was
were-
talking
they
to.
were,
He spent
those were out.
$50. He spent
Yeah.
$50 to get all these little capsules.
Well,
Okay.
I will give them credit. It's cute. So the way it works for those is you can't use your own coins. You have to buy the coins from them, and they're the Hearthstone coins. It's actually
Oh,
really
yeah.
adorable.
Oh, I see what they're doing. They want
Yeah.
people to walk home with the coins. So
Yeah.
that's just profit there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Well, anything else to add? You haven't touched your frozen yogurt.
I'm going to later.
Steven and I are done.
Yes.
Svet's done too.
No, it's BlizzCon's, at least for me, my favorite like convention to go to. It's
Yeah.
it's
Yeah.
always fun. You get to meet. If you enjoy Blizzard games, you get to meet like-minded people. So we had several conversations with like, oh, do you remember back in Vanilla WoW when we used to do
Oh,
this?
yeah.
And
Do you remember?
member Barry.
Remember Chewbacca? Remember Mancreek's wife?
Remember words?
Yeah, it's good to see a lot of people I haven't seen in a while, including my cousin, who I haven't seen in almost 2 years. And ran into Tom Merritt, who's on every other podcast. Yeah. So,
It's a good show.
yeah. One of my favorites for the year.
I give him a lot of credit for being, a blatantly corporate show. Let's
Oh,
not
yeah.
sugarcoat.
Oh, yeah.
This is a business venture.
And it's for profit.
And it's for profit. It is a lot of fun.
Yeah.
But see, for-profit cons can be lots of fun.
Yeah. Yeah, and I've been to 2 stinker cons this year, and this is not one of them. This is amazing. So, yeah, I'd love to go back, and we need to get home so I can play some Blizzard games right now because
Yes.
yeah, you need to work on cosplay. I mean, man,
you need to try
good
Diablo
cons
3.
really inspire you to
Yeah.
do stuff. So, no, I'm not playing Diablo 3.
You need to find someone to play
I need to play
Diablo
more
3.
Overwatch.
Okay, yeah, you can play Overwatch. You should play Overwatch.
All right, if you were at BlizzCon, probably not, but if you were, call our voicemail line at 762-ADEQUATE, 762-233-7828, or email us at podcast@animecons.tv. And don't forget to subscribe to our channel for con reports and all sorts of other con-related stuff. I've got one more con report for this year. It's that con in Oakland. What's the name of it?
No idea.
Oh, that's right. They run Kraken Con. So let's see. Next week we have a feedback episode with Elizabeth. So get your questions in. But then after that, it's Kraken Con's report. So yeah, if you're in Oakland, what are the dates of Kraken Con?
November 18th through 20th.
18th to 20th. Check it out. I'll be there. I'm doing a panel on Sunday. Probably about podcasting. I'll write that description for you soon. All right. Thanks for watching, everyone. See you next time.
Bye.